Welcome to our channel. In this video, we are tackling the toughest 50 questions and answers from the CITB book, specifically the Health, Safety and Environment Test for Operatives and Specialists. We believe, if you can nail all these questions, chances are you're well prepped for your final test. We're curious to know how many you get right on your first try, so share your results in the comments below. Just a heads up, the actual test will take 45 minutes, and the aim is to answer at least 45 out of the 50 questions correctly. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to show your support. We really appreciate it. Question 1. Where a project is notifiable under the current construction, design and management regulations, what must be in place before construction work begins? A. Construction project health and safety file. B. Construction phase health and safety plan. C. Construction project plan. D. Construction contract agreement. The correct answer is B. Construction phase health and safety plan. Question 2. The minimum level of first aid cover required at any workplace is an appointed person. Which of the following would you expect the appointed person to carry out? A. Provide most of the care normally carried out by a first aider. B. Provide all of the care normally provided by a first aider. C. Contact the emergency services and direct them to the scene of an accident. D. Only apply splints to broken bones. The correct answer is C. Contact the emergency services and direct them to the scene of an accident. Question 3. If you see either of these labels on a substance, what should you do? A. Do not use it as the substance is poisonous. B. Find out what protection you need as the substance is corrosive and can damage your skin upon contact. C. Wash your hands after you have used the substance. D. Find out what hand cleaner you will need as the substance will not wash off easily. The correct answer is B. Find out what protection you need as the substance is corrosive and can damage your skin upon contact. Question 4. An employer has to prepare a written health and safety policy if A. They employ 5 people or more. B. They employ 3 people or more. C. They employ a safety officer. D. The work is going to last more than 30 days. The correct answer is A. They employ 5 people or more. Question 5. A COSH assessment tells you how A. To lift heavy loads and how to protect yourself. B. To work safely in confined spaces. C. A substance might harm you and how to protect yourself when you are using it. D. Noise levels are assessed and how to protect your hearing. The correct answer is C. A substance might harm you and how to protect yourself when you are using it. Question 6. Apart from work for domestic clients, under the current construction, design and management regulations, in which of the following situations must the Health and Safety Executive, HSE, be notified of a project? A. Where the work will last more than 30 days or more than 500 person days. B. Where the building and construction work will last more than 300 person days. C. When the work will take place outside normal hours. D. Where there is more than one building to be erected. The correct answer is A. Where the work will last more than 30 days or more than 500 person days. Question 7. The safest way to use a hazardous substance is to A. Get on with the job as quickly as possible. B. Read your employer's health and safety policy. C. Understand the COSH assessment and follow the instructions. D. Ask someone who has already used it. The correct answer is C. Understand the COSH assessment and follow the instructions. Question 8. Why is it important that hazards are identified? A. They have the potential to cause injury or damage. B. They must all be eliminated before work can start. C. They must all be notified to the Health and Safety Executive, HSE. D. So toolbox talks can be given on the hazards. The correct answer is A. They have the potential to cause injury or damage. Question 9. In considering what measures to take to protect people against risks to their health and safety, personal protective equipment, PPE, should always be regarded as A. The first line of defense. B. The only practical measure. C. The best way to tackle the job. D. The last resort. The correct answer is D. The last resort. Question 10. In the context of a risk assessment, what does the term risk mean? A. Something with the potential to cause injury. B. An unsafe act or condition. C. The likelihood or chance that a hazard could actually cause harm or damage. D. Any work activity that can be described as dangerous. The correct answer is C. The likelihood or chance that a hazard could actually cause harm or damage. Question 11. If a prohibition notice is issued by an inspector of the Health and Safety Executive, HSE, or local authority, what does it mean? A. Work can continue, provided that a risk assessment is carried out. B. The work that is subject to the notice must cease. C. The work can continue if extra safety precautions are taken. D. The work in hand can be completed, but no new work started. The correct answer is B. The work that is subject to the notice must cease. Question 12. What is the purpose of using a permit to work system? A. To ensure that the job is being carried out properly. B. To ensure that the job is carried out by the easiest method. C. To enable tools and equipment to be properly checked before work starts. D. To establish a safe system of work. The correct answer is D. To establish a safe system of work. Question 13. If you breathe in asbestos dust, it can cause A. Aching muscles and painful joints. B. Throat infections. C. Lung diseases. D. Dizziness and headaches. The correct answer is C. Lung diseases. Question 14. What is the purpose of the health and safety file on a construction project? A. To assist people who have to carry out work on the structure in the future. B. To assist in the preparation of final accounts for the structure. C. To record the health and safety standards of the structure. D. To record the accident details. The correct answer is A. To assist people who have to carry out work on the structure in the future. Question 15. Employers must prevent exposure of their workers to substances hazardous to health, where this is reasonably practicable. If it is not reasonably practicable, which of the following should be considered first? A. What instruction, training and supervision to provide? B. What health surveillance arrangements will be needed? C. How to minimize risk and control exposure? D. How to monitor the exposure of workers in the workplace? The correct answer is C. How to minimize risk and control exposure. Question 16. Untidy leads and extension cables are responsible for many trips and lost work time injuries. What two things should you do to help? A. Run cables and leads above head height and over the top of doorways and walkways rather than across the floor. B. Tie any excess cables and leads up into the smallest coil possible. C. Keep cables and leads close to the wall and not in the middle of the floor or walkway. D. Make sure your cables go where you want them to and not worry about others. E. Unplug the nearest safety lighting and use these sockets instead. The correct answers are A. Run cables and leads above head height and over the top of doorways and walkways rather than across the floor. C. Keep cables and leads close to the wall and not in the middle of the floor or walkway. Question 17. If you see either of these labels on a substance, what should you do? A. Find out how to handle the substance as it is fragile. B. Find out how to use the substance safely as it could explode. C. Find out how to use the substance safely as it could catch fire easily. D. Do not use the substance as it could kill you. The correct answer is B. Find out how to use the substance safely as it could explode. Question 18. What danger is created by excessive oxygen in a confined space? A. Increase in breathing rate of workers. B. Increased flammability of combustible materials. C. Increased working time inside work area. D. False sense of security. The correct answer is B. Increased flammability of combustible materials. Question 19. Look at these statements about personal protective equipment, PPE. Which one is not true? A. You must pay for any damage or loss. B. You must store it correctly when you are not using it. C. You must report any damage or loss to your supervisor. D. You must use it as instructed. The correct answer is A. You must pay for any damage or loss. Question 20. You will find the details of the welfare facilities that must be provided on site in which regulations? A. The construction, health, safety and welfare regulations. B. The construction, design and management regulations. C. The management of health and safety at work regulations. D. The workplace, health, safety and welfare regulations. The correct answer is B. The construction, design and management regulations. Question 21. Before planning for anyone to enter a confined space, following the principles of prevention, what should be the first consideration of the manager or supervisor? A. Has the atmosphere in the confined space been tested? B. Has a safe means of access and egress been established? C. Is there an alternative method of doing the work? D. Have all who intend to enter the confined space been properly trained? The correct answer is C. Is there an alternative method of doing the work? Question 22. What does this warning sign mean? A. Substance can explode. B. Substance will cause heartburn if swallowed. C. Substance can glow in the dark. D. Substance can cause long-term serious health problems. The correct answer is D. Substance can cause long-term serious health problems. Question 23. Yellow and black signs are A. Mandatory signs, meaning you must do something. B. Prohibition signs, meaning you must not do something. C. Warning signs, alerting you to hazards or danger. D. Safe condition signs, giving you information. The correct answer is C. C. Warning signs, alerting you to hazards or danger. Question 24. What is regarded as the last resort in the hierarchy of control for operative safety when working at height? A. Safety harness. B. Mobile elevating work platform, MEWP. C. Mobile tower scaffold. D. Access tower scaffold. The correct answer is A. Safety harness. Question 25. From a safety point of view, which of the following should be considered first when deciding on the number and location of access and egress points to a site? A. Off-road parking for cars and vans. B. Access for the emergency services. C. Access for heavy vehicles. D. Site security. The correct answer is B. Access for the emergency services. Question 26. What is the purpose of using a permit to work system? A. To ensure that the job is being carried out properly. B. To ensure that the job is carried out by the easiest method. C. To enable tools and equipment to be properly checked before work starts. D. To establish a safe system of work. The correct answer is D. D. To establish a safe system of work. Question 27. Employers must prevent exposure of their workers to substances hazardous to health, where this is reasonably practicable. If it is not reasonably practicable, which of the following should be considered first? A. What instruction, training and supervision to provide? B. What health surveillance arrangements will be needed? C. How to minimize risk and control exposure? D. How to monitor the exposure of workers in the workplace? The correct answer is C. How to minimize risk and control exposure. Question 28. Which of the following species of animal is the most likely carrier of Weil's disease, leptospirosis, on construction sites? A. Rabbits. B. Rats. C. Squirrels. D. Mice. The correct answer is B. Rats. Question 29. What is the best way for a supervisor or manager to make sure that the operatives doing a job have fully understood a method statement? A. Put the method statement in a labeled spring binder in the office. B. Explain the method statement to those doing the job and test their understanding. C. Make sure that those doing the job have read the method statement. D. Display the method statement on a notice board in the office. The correct answer is B. Explain the method statement to those doing the job and test their understanding. Question 30. What should be included in a safety method statement for working at height? Give 3 answers. A. The cost of the job and time it will take. B. The sequence of operations and the equipment to be used. C. How much insurance cover will be required. D. How falls are to be prevented. E. Who will supervise the job on site? The correct answers are B. The sequence of operations and the equipment to be used. D. How falls are to be prevented. E. Who will supervise the job on site? Question 31. What does this sign mean? A. Radioactive area. B. Warning. Explosive substance. C. Flashing lights ahead. D. Warning. Laser beams. The correct answer is D. D. Warning. Laser beams. Question 32. The Beaufort scale is important when working at height externally because it measures the A. Ratio of sloping ground to height. B. Load-bearing capacity of a flat roof. C. Wind speed. D. Load-bearing capacity of a scaffold. The correct answer is C. Wind speed. Question 33. If you see frost around the valve on a liquefied petroleum gas (LPG) cylinder, it means A. The cylinder is nearly empty. B. The cylinder is full. C. The valve is leaking. D. You must lay the cylinder on its side. The correct answer is C. The valve is leaking. Question 34. What does this sign mean? A. Press here to sound the fire alarm. B. Fire hose reel located here. C. Turn key to open fire door. D. Do not use if there is a fire. The correct answer is B. Fire hose reel located here. Question 35. How can you help prevent a fire hazard? A. Store solvents and paints in the drying room. B. Leave your clothes over a heater all night. C. Keep your work area tidy and place waste in the bins provided. D. Store materials and equipment along the exit routes. The correct answer is C. Keep your work area tidy and place waste in the bins provided. Question 36. A carbon dioxide, CO2, extinguisher, identified by a black band, should not be used on what type of fire? A. Wood, paper, textile and solid material fires. B. Flammable liquids, fuel, oil, varnish, paints, etc. C. Electrical fires. D. Metal and molten metal. The correct answer is D. metal and molten metal. Question 37. What does a hot work permit not tell you? A. When you can start and when you must stop the hot work. B. How you must prevent sparks or heat traveling. C. Where the local fire station is located. D. What fire extinguisher or fire watch you need. The correct answer is C. Where the local fire station is located. Question 38. How would you expect a well-organized site to keep pedestrians away from traffic routes? A. The site manager will direct all pedestrians away from traffic routes. B. The traffic routes will be shown on the health and safety law poster. C. There will be barriers between traffic and pedestrian routes. D. There is no need to keep traffic and pedestrians apart. The correct answer is C. There will be barriers between traffic and pedestrian routes. Question 39. What are the two conditions for being able to operate plant on site? A. You must be trained and competent. B. You must be authorized. C. You must be over 21 years old. D. You must hold a full driving license. E. You must hold a UK passport. The correct answers are A. You must be trained and competent. B. You must be authorized. Question 40. You are more likely to catch Weil's disease, leptospirosis, if you A. Work near wet ground, waterways or sewers. B. Work near air conditioning units. C. Fix showers or baths. D. Drink water from a standpipe. The correct answer is A. Work near wet ground, waterways or sewers. Question 41. Occupational asthma can stop you working again with certain substances. It is caused by A. Exposure to loud noise. B. Exposure to rat urine. C. Skin contact with any hazardous substance. D. Breathing in hazardous dust, fumes or vapors. The correct answer is D. Breathing in hazardous dust, fumes or vapors. Question 42. Exposure to which of the following may not result in lung disease? A. Asbestos. B. Bird droppings. C. Strong smells. D. Silica dust. The correct answer is C. Strong smells. Question 43. What is the biggest cause of long-term health issues in the construction industry? A. Loud noise. B. Being struck by a vehicle. C. Slipping and tripping. D. Breathing in hazardous substances. The correct answer is D. Breathing in hazardous substances. Question 44. When drilling, cutting, sanding or grinding, what is the best way to protect your long-term health from harmful dust? A. Use dust extraction or wet cut and wear light eye protection. B. Wear a FFP3 rated dust mask and impact goggles. C. Wear any disposable dust mask, hearing protection and impact goggles. D. Use dust extraction or wet cut, wear a FFP3 rated dust mask, hearing protection and impact goggles. The correct answer is D. Use dust extraction or wet cut, wear a FFP3 rated dust mask, hearing protection and impact goggles. Question 45. The high levels of solvents in some paints and resins can cause A. Headaches, dizziness and sickness. B. Lung problems. C. Effects on other parts of your body. D. All of these answers. The correct answer is D. All of these answers. Question 46. Why is vibration a serious health issue? A. There are no early warning signs. B. The long-term effects of vibration are not known. C. There is no way that exposure to vibration can be prevented. D. Vibration can cause a disabling injury that cannot be cured. The correct answer is D. Vibration can cause a disabling injury that cannot be cured. Question 47. Where might you come across asbestos? A. In a house built between 1950 and 1990. B. In any building built or refurbished before the year 2000. C. In industrial buildings built between 1920 and 1990. D. Asbestos has now been removed from all buildings. The correct answer is B. In any building built or refurbished before the year 2000. Question 48. You need to use a hazardous substance. Who should explain the health risks and safe method of work you need to follow, the COSH assessment, before you start? A. A health and safety executive, HSE, inspector. B. The site first aider. C. Your supervisor or employer. D. The site security people. The correct answer is C. Your supervisor or employer. Question 49. Which of the following should be classed as hazardous waste? A. Broken ceramic tiles or bricks. B. Polythene and shrink wrap. C. Glass. D. Fluorescent light tubes. The correct answer is D. Fluorescent light tubes. Question 50. If your job needs a hot work permit, what two things would you expect to have to do? A. Have a fire extinguisher close to the work. B. Check for signs of fire when you stop work. C. Know where all the fire extinguishers are kept on site. D. Write a site evacuation plan. E. Know how to refill fire extinguishers. The correct answers are A. Have a fire extinguisher close to the work. B. Check for signs of fire when you stop work. Great work! You've completed this session successfully. Keep up the good work by moving on to the next video in this series. You'll find the link in the top right corner of this video.